Welcome to the Out the Gate Sports Podcast, where three friends debate everything sports, offer some of their own insights, and have a few laughs along the way, covering the world of football, baseball, basketball, and hockey. Here are your hosts, Mark, Ben, and Zooch.
Welcome back to Out the Gate Sports Podcast, Episode 6, where we talk about Gronk's retirement, Connor McGregor's retirement, and talk a little bit about Josh Rosen, possible trade destinations, and end it with a 2-minute drill of Mark asking him questions about the Yankees. Hope you enjoy.
All right, so the other day Gronk retired, 29 years old, played 115 games out of 144 games over 9 years. I think that's probably a little early for him to retire, even though he kind of looked like a shell of himself for the past couple of years.
Yeah, it's definitely young for a player at any position, really. But he's, like you say, he's been banged up for the past 3-4 years. He just gets hit a lot, does a lot in the blocking game. So I don't know if he's injury prone. He's a big guy and he's used like his size. So I mean, just wear and tear, I think.
I think that he's injury prone. I mean, over the years, if it's not his back or if it's not his knee or if it's not his elbow, the guy can't stay healthy. I mean, I think he's one of the great tight ends, but I think health played a major part in his retirement. I think he just had enough of getting surgeries, and I don't know if he could take another hit or take another surgery. So
Greatest tight end.
I wouldn't rank him the greatest tight end. No.
Who would you rank over him?
Obviously, Tony Gonzalez, and I know I'm going to get shit for this, but I would probably put Jason Witten and Shannon Sharpe.
You're going to get a lot of shit for Jason Witten.
Okay, please explain to me how, and the tight ends...
Have you watched Gronk play?
I have watched Gronk play.
And you're going to tell me that Jason Witten's better than him at football?
It's not better than him in any aspect of the game.
Jason Witten, when they go to blocking, they're comparable, yes, to that. No. What? You're going to tell me that Jason Witten wasn't a great blocker?
Not as good as Gronk.
He's not as good as Gronk.
He definitely was.
No.
Yes, he was. He's. I think, in my opinion, he's better than Gronk.
No. You know, I saw. I forget what the hell his stat was, but it was like he was like the best blocker for tight ends for the last 5 or 6 years or some shit like that.
Because
something ridiculous.
Witten was at
like
the
that.
tail end of his career.
Yeah, but like Gronk, so was Gronk apparently.
No, I mean.
Well, Witten's still playing.
Well, I don't know why he's coming back, but. Put it to you this way. Witten at his time was a generational talent at his position. Now Gronk was the generational talent at his position. I think, though, if injuries play a key factor because he didn't stay healthy, and Witten only missed 1 game in his entire career.
I get that, but I don't even know if I put Witten top 5.
I think you're pretty crazy because he's number 2 in tight end receiving yards when it comes.
So played the longest.
Yeah, he played. Yeah. So I mean, I
so
think
what?
I think Gronk's the best.
He's played the longest. Should have.
He didn't play the longest.
Out of the guys we're talking about, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Tony Gonzalez played 15
Well, Tony
seasons.
Gonzalez, what is he, number 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put him 2, personally.
Who would you put number 1?
Gronk. You said.
Oh, you're crazy. You're really crazy if you think.
I think I go Gonzalez, Gronk.
Gronk is the biggest mismatch in all of sports.
You
can't cover him. It's impossible. He's 6'7".
I get that. I'm not saying he's a terrible player, but putting him up there in the top echelons of tight ends when he hasn't even played a full season in the last couple of years?
Echelon.
Whatever the hell it's called. You get the damn point. To me, I just don't see him being number 2 on that list.
He's 1.
No, I don't see him being number 1.
He's 1. Him, Gonzalez, Gates is better than him, too. Than Witten I'm talking about.
Yeah, Gates is better than Witten.
So where does Shannon Sharpe rank?
4. Fuck you.
I don't know. I don't see Gronk being that high on that list. I'm sorry.
Why though?
Yeah, I don't understand why.
Because he gets hurt.
So what?
He can't stay healthy, and he doesn't have as many receiving yards as the rest of the guys.
So what? Stats aren't everything.
Oh, now we're gonna say stats aren't everything.
We've been saying stats aren't everything.
We aren't.
Every fucking argument we say stats aren't everything. You're the one that makes everything off.
So for the tight end, what is it then? What
watch them. What the hell they do?
Okay, but what I'm saying is, what is he going to be judged on when he's in the Hall of Fame?
What?
What is he going to be judged on when he's in the Hall of Fame?
Everything.
Stats.
Isn't he the fastest to like
everything.
60 touchdowns
Stats.
ever?
No, he's not.
Yes,
no.
That's what the Hall of Fame judges you on is stats.
No, not entirely.
What?
If that was the
Look
case,
at your boy
yeah.
Troy Aikman.
And Joe
His
Namath,
stats
He has 3
Joe
Super
Namath-
Bowls.
Joe
though.
Also-
Namath wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame if it was based on stats. He had more picks than touchdowns. You're gonna tell me that's good?
Super Bowls.
1. So what? You're gonna tell me
Joe
Trent?
Namath?
You're gonna tell me Trent Dilfer belongs in the Hall of
No,
Fame?
but you're
He
gonna
has
tell
one
me
Super
Joe
Bowl?
Namath has 1 Super Bowl?
I'm legit gonna tell you exactly that.
What?
You want to
He just
fucking
told
look it
you.
up?
He told
Do
you
you
he has
know?
one
Do
Super
you know
Bowl.
who Joe Namath is?
The Jets
Yeah.
quarterback?
Oh, Joe Namath. Yeah,
Not
yeah.
Joe Montana.
Yeah, I'm
Not
talking
Joe
about
Montana.
Yeah, that's
okay.
a quarterback, you idiot.
Yeah. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't see.
Stats
Rob Gronkowski
matter,
there.
but they're not everything. Like when you see something, you don't have to base it off stats. Just because the guy's hurt doesn't
It doesn't
knock
make him not
down.
good.
I didn't say he's not good, but I'm not saying that he's up there in the top with the tight ends.
Top echelons.
Yeah,
Where do you-
echelons.
where do you rank him?
I would probably rank him 3.
3.
Yeah.
If I get
3
this
or 4.
big ass argument ranks him
3 or
I'll
4.
go
Yeah, because he's putting him number 1 and you're putting him 2.
Yeah, it's one spot.
It's still 1 spot difference. Yes,
You're acting like he's awful.
I didn't say he was
And
awful.
you're,
know,
gonna
but
say,
you're acting like
and you're
it.
really gonna say Witten's better than Gates too?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy to me. No way. He
Witten's
runs like
has
fucking
more-
Fred Flintstone.
But he still scores and has all these yards. He's second. If he's not a good player,
Yards,
then how the hell?
I'm
We didn't
not
say he's
saying
not
he's not
good.
good, but I'm saying he's not the same as Gronk. He's not. Dude,
Yes,
none
because
of these guys
at
are.
his time, it's
They
obviously.
play the same
I
goddamn
said that.
time.
No, they don't.
Yes, they did.
When he came in he was the generational tight end. When Gronk came in, it came.
No.
Yes,
no,
he was.
No.
Who
Tony
was?
Gonzalez was.
Tony Gonzalez was at the back end of his career.
When Witten came in?
Yes.
No fucking way.
Yes, he was. I'm pretty sure Witten came in 2005.
Google
when
map
did
that.
when did Gonzalez retire? I'm pretty sure that
5 years ago or 6 years ago.
not 6 years ago, because then he would have been.
Is he in the Hall of Fame now?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Who?
Tony Gonzalez.
So then how are you
Should
going to
be.
tell me it's that big of a friggin' difference between
Because
when
you're saying
and
that
retired?
he was a generational talent.
I'm saying Gonzalez was the guy while Witten
Yes,
was playing.
and then it went to Witten,
Like,
and
what,
then all
1
these
year after?
basketball players and all these other guys came, like Kittle, like Kelsey, all these big body tight ends. Now this is a new generation. When Witten was there, he was programmed to block and then run routes and catch the ball, which he did exponentially.
What every tight end does. So Gonzalez came in 1997.
Okay,
And he
when did he
retired
retire?
2000.
2013.
Okay.
Because he played with the Falcons at the end of his career. And then
When
Witten
came in 2005.
2003.
Right, okay.
And obviously retired.
Well, he's not
at-
retired yet.
Or he retired and came back. He was out for a year.
Okay.
But he was okay. So
So they basically
they
played the
played,
same
like,
time for
yeah,
like
but
they
10
played
when he
years.
10
went to
years
Atlanta,
together.
he was not the same player.
No.
He was pretty good. in
He wasn't
Atlanta.
the same player.
He wasn't like the dominant force he was.
I'm not saying.
He was basically the first tight end to be like that receiver,
Yeah.
big name
Yeah.
guy, Gonzalez. So
Witten Witten was never as dominant as Gronk was, but
clearly,
But he's better.
No.
Somehow is what you're saying.
Witten, in my opinion, yes, with the yards and everything, and I don't know. In my opinion, I think he is, and I think that
I just think you
Tony
look at
Gonzalez is better than him too.
You look at how you dominate the position. You just said it. Like Gronk dominated his position. Witten never did that. Gonzalez really he did it, but not the same way.
Not as Gronk too. Yeah, I get
And
that.
that's why
but
I think he's the best, man. He's literally you literally can't cover him with anyone. He tramples over cornerbacks. He's
No, I know
faster than
that,
every linebacker.
his safeties can't cover me either.
Exactly.
I don't know if we put him number one though. It's just injuries play a key into it. And
Let's say he played. He didn't retire now. He played 3 more years and put up decent numbers.
and he was healthy.
Not
Well,
healthy,
the
but
same.
it's the same.
whatever.
Then you put him up there as one. I think you almost. I think you have to now. You're never going to see a guy to play tight end like him again.
Yeah, but then what is Kelsey? Kelsey's not the same.
I don't think he's.
Nah, he's not as good as Gronk.
Kelsey's not the same
He's
breed.
better than Witten.
Kelsey's not the same breed, or Kittle's not the same breed.
I don't think they're the same.
No, not as Gronk.
Not the same thing as Gronk. Not even close. I shouldn't say not as close.
I don't
but
know
they're
about
not.
that. I don't know about that. I think that Kelsey and Gronk are kind of similar. I think that when it comes to Kelsey, you put the same linebacker, or if you put a safety on him, I don't think anybody could cover him either. I mean, he was the go-to guy before they found Hill.
Yeah,
Right.
He's good. Yeah, he's a better version of Jason Witten.
So
There
you're
you
gonna
go.
you're gonna just sit here and say though, as Kelsey keeps this up, he's gonna be better than Gronk. Then obviously he's not gonna have the Super Bowls because I
I
don't,
don't
see the
think
Chiefs
he's as
win the Super
dominant
Bowl.
as them.
No.
I don't even care about the Super Bowls for
No,
Gronk. That doesn't
yeah.
even factor into the argument. Just talking about the dominance at the position.
I think the Super Bowls only really factor in for quarterbacks. Like every other
Yeah.
position, who cares?
I
If
think
you're
Kelsey
good,
is
you're
dominant. What he does now, I think he's
When I
the
say
next
dominant,
generational talent.
he's like almost 30 years old. What do you mean
He's
next?
27,
He's like 29.
good. 28.
28,
I just
29,
wanted to middle
27.
you guys.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Kelsey though, he stayed healthy too.
For now. Didn't
For
he get
now.
knocked out of that playoff game though?
Yeah, with the concussion, that's different.
Yeah. But
Concussions matter.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, he's not Gronk. He's not a complete mismatch like Gronk was.
He's 29, by the way.
Oh, wow, you look stupid.
I don't know. I think he is. I think he's a mismatch. I think that
Yeah, he's a mismatch. Like I just said, he's a better version of Jason Witten. He's not Gronk, though.
I don't know.
Baby Gronk.
He's about 100 times faster than Jason Witten, too.
Well, yeah, Jason
You
Witten
think he
was
could beat him in
never
a
fleet
40?
of foot.
Who?
Witten.
Yes.
Yeah, he just said he's not fleet of foot here. Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure that every Patriots fan that sucks off Gronk, sucks off Brady. Would
So,
I'm not a
I
Patriots
got a
fan. I
question.
still think
So,
he's
if
better.
Gronk was on the Cowboys, would you think otherwise?
Obviously.
obviously.
And okay, just making sure.
Yeah. But I
So
mean,
you suck off Jason Witten, is what
but
you're saying.
here's the thing. Though. Here's the thing, though. And we can go back to this. Did Gronk make Brady, or did Brady make Gronk?
Brady made himself because he made all these other receivers, and Gronk helped the cause.
Oh
I was gonna ask you the same. Do you think Gronk would have been this good with a different quarterback?
no! Give him Dak Prescott. I don't think he's going to be that
Oh,
good.
Dak Prescott sucks. Why don't you give him a viable option?
So, all right. Well, Tony Romo obviously used the tight end a lot because that's why Jason Witten got all his stats. So, let's say we go out there and give him a mediocre quarterback.
Yeah,
Let's
give him
say,
like Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
nah, I wouldn't
Well,
even say
no.
Matt
Still
Stafford because
Yeah,
I like
think he'd be good with
Stafford.
Stafford.
Let's say
I can't wait to see you. We call this mediocre. This is going to be good.
I'm trying to think here.
Don't hurt yourself. You
Josh
got
McCown or
this.
somebody like that.
Josh
Yeah, let's just throw it out there. Let's just throw it out there. I don't
No,
know.
why don't you pick a real quarterback?
All right, Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota. Give him one of those guys, those young talent to the guys that got drafted first overall.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's still good.
I don't think so. No,
Because with
no.
what's
Those
his name?
quarterbacks are awful.
Winston and O.J. Howard, when he was healthy, it was fine. He
had
great all the
Fitzpatrick.
time.
Patrick.
Mariota had
and
who? Delaney
Delaney
Walker?
Good.
And Winston and Brady on the Bucks. He had good stats
Both
too.
had friggin' Fitzpatrick just slinging the rock.
Yeah,
Jameis was
what?
good with him too, though.
They still
I don't know.
hit the tight end. So if Gronk was there, it would be even better stats.
I don't know.
The
A lot
mediocre
of what
quarterback, I
what
still
ifs.
think he's fine.
All right, since we're on this Patriots train a little bit, you guys see they were trying to target Josh Rosen for a trade. I think I saw they offered like a second or something like that to the Cardinals for him.
I saw a lot of people targeting him. Every day it's someone new trying to trade for this guy. Who knows if they're actually going to trade him.
Yeah, I think it was the Giants, Redskins, and Patriots were all in the mix for him. And they said one team offered a second-round pick. They weren't quite sure who it was. I'm pretty sure that the Chargers are also in the mix for him. So it's going to be interesting to see come draft day if they can. I know the Cardinals want to get a first-round pick for him, but I don't see them getting the first-round pick. I don't even see. It's crazy that someone's offering him a second. But I guess if the Patriots are, looking at it as like, okay, we can't find a quarterback in this draft, and Rosen's here, might as well have him sit under Brady like Garoppolo did. So
That would be smart. Something about this QB class just doesn't make me want to trade Rosen at all. Like I don't think I would
If
trade
you're
him.
Arizona, you want to keep him?
Yeah, why the hell not? You're gonna base him off of 1 year on a garbage team. You're gonna change your coach. But I guess if Kingsbury doesn't like him, then
But they
trade
keep-
him. But like, still, I just something about giving up on a guy after 1 year is kind of just bullshit to me.
they keep saying that they don't know what they're going to do with him. He fits their system and stuff like that, but then they're linked to Murray, so I don't get it. Like,
Fitz went to bat for him though. He
yeah.
said he's he's a hard worker, this and that. But like, for me, I wouldn't trade him. I would
Right.
just draft Bosa.
I'm not really a huge fan of Rosen either, but I don't get how you give up on a guy after a year after you just draft him in the first round. Really doesn't make much sense.
It doesn't. And you drafted a wide receiver to go along with him. You drafted Kirk. Just see what happens. I don't know. Just draft your defensive guy this year, build on it, or even trade back. Like, what the hell? Add some more picks.
Yeah. I mean, their talent was awful. I mean, it showed last year. I mean, offensive line was garbage. Their defense was garbage. So, I mean, I think they should try to get talent around him. And then if they can't find anybody, in this draft, there's always people coming out next year. I know Tua is coming out, and then after that, Lawrence might be coming out too.
Herbert's supposed to come out next year from Oregon too.
Yeah, so.
But you said another team that targeted Rosen was the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they've been linked to basically every single quarterback in the past couple of years, or at least it's been ridiculous. Like last year they passed on literally every single quarterback. Then now they're linked to who? Rosen, Daniel
Jones out of Duke, Locke out of Missouri, and I think Haskins obviously, yeah, and then they. Supposedly, we're talking about trading up to get Murray, but I can't see that happening.
And they were linked to Russell Wilson a couple, what was it, like a month ago? Yeah. 2 months ago? I don't remember.
But all these quarterbacks, they probably won't draft one again.
No, yeah, I don't know what the hell the Giants are doing, but...
Let's just hope they screw it up.
Yeah. It would be smart to them to get a young quarterback, too, like Rosen, but I just don't see them doing it, so...
I would trade a third for him. If they're actually going to trade him, I would trade a second for him.
That's the kind of offer, and they want a first. I don't know.
I'm not giving up 6 overall for Josh Rosen.
No
that's too much. But
what
if
about
you're gonna ask,
17 or whatever they got from the Browns?
That's still too much for me.
I don't know.
I'd rather have Haskins. Just draft Haskins. Screw it. Just go with what it is. But they're linked to everyone. I don't understand. I don't know if it's just because it's New York that they're linked to everyone, or it's just that people are bored.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but literally everyone. And Carr, too. They were linked to Carr.
And it's not like they're going to be starting right away anyway. They got Eli locked up for another year, and they're so in love with him for some reason.
Yeah, so get someone to sit behind him for a year, like they did with Eli when he was here. But Eli's going to play till he's 50, so they have to keep him. All right, so Connor McGregor retired the other day. He basically just came out of nowhere. Just said, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm making a ton of money with my new proper whiskey, as he calls it.
You ever have that?
No, I want to try it, though.
I want to try it, too.
Looks pretty good.
Maybe Let's get it for next week.
Yeah, I'll buy a bottle of that.
Nice.
Actually, you could buy it.
Nah, you said it already.
Well, you won that bet.
You said it.
Yeah.
You got to get it.
All right, fine. Whatever. But, yeah, the guy just out of nowhere. I think he was on, Fallon a couple weeks ago or a week ago, and he said, yeah, I want to fight Nate Diaz again, or I want to fight again, and then just, boom, next day, done.
You think this is a bad look for the UFC now? They're losing a big name, fighter, and they got, guys suspended. Who do you think is going to be the, main event?
Well, I got John Jones back now.
Yeah, but I'm sure he'll be in the
He's been fighting every 6 months. He came out with something the other day, and he said he wants to fight again. He wants to fight, what's his name? Stipe? I forget how the hell to pronounce it.
I'm with him though, he's always in the news, so we'll see if he can stay clean.
I feel like it kind of sucks for UFC because he was one of the main draws. Whenever they have a big event, he's on it. People want to see him because he's entertaining.
Yeah, he's literally he's probably my favorite fighter. Just to watch, the whole entertainment value out of him is just ridiculous, and he can fight too, which is nice.
You think he's one of the best UFC fighters in his weight class of all time?
Pound for pound, he's probably 1 or 2. He's up there, in their primes. I guess Anderson Silva's got to be up there when he was in his prime. GSP.
Now, do you think that
Brock Lesnar,
he's done with the UFC? Does he go back to boxing?
Boxing.
That's where the money's at. That's what he should do.
Yeah, he made $100 million.
What he makes enough off of friggin' the whiskey. He doesn't.
Money's never enough for these guys.
Did we talk about this? He can't box.
We talked about it.
Yeah, you say that, but he can make money doing it.
The show.
Right.
He would fuck you up.
Yeah,
no fucking shit. I weigh 185 pounds.
Yeah, you weigh
and I can't
40
box.
pounds more than him.
I'll beat his ass.
I don't know. Maybe he gives boxing another shot now that he's done with this. I feel like it's less
not gonna box.
punishment.
I think he'll box again.
Less punishment, and plus he can put on a show.
Boxing's more punishment.
What did he do against Floyd?
Have you seen?
What did he do?
Floyd beat the Big Show.
What I'm saying is, did you see those them box? Did Floyd, like, obviously throw any knockout punches against him?
He doesn't throw knockout
He
punches.
carried him the whole fight.
That's what I'm saying. It's a show, so
Yeah,
McGregor's
I
going to
get
go out
it,
there and
but
put on another show and make millions of dollars.
Make that money.
Yeah, but he's already making that money.
He's gonna
makes
make
more
more.
money.
He-
Who doesn't want more money?
Not getting his head bashed in. I think I would just up and
He
quit.
enjoys that. He's a weird guy.
I feel
He's
like
wild.
in UFC, you can get so much more injured than in boxing.
No,
What?
no,
What?
dude. Look at all. Have you ever heard a boxer talk?
Yeah, he's not going to be doing it for the rest of his career.
I'm just saying.
UFC, they beat the
you-
shit out of people.
You get way more injured in boxing. Like, look it up. I'm telling you right now.
What I'm saying,
worse.
though-
It's
Long-term
worse.
effects.
Long term, yes.
Yeah,
But I'm
long-term.
saying, like, all right, fine.
You
one
won't
fight,
get like a broken leg, like in whatever.
All right, one fight,
Boxing.
yes, UFC. But if you're talking about career, you're getting way more head injured than in boxing than
Yes,
you are.
I'm talking
It's
about.
not even
I'm talking
close.
about like if he was to do like another 2 fights in boxing, he's not going to have CTE. He's going to make millions of dollars compared to if he goes to UFC and he can break bones and shit. These guys get chokehold
Well, they
and
also
knocked
don't-
out
they also don't
like
get
you
paid
do
very
on a
much.
Saturday night. Try to choke yourself.
I thought we were keeping it off.
Yeah, I apologize for bringing that up.
I need a spot. You.
Yeah, well, maybe one day.
One day. You did it already 15 times.
Anyways, I just think that he goes back to boxing and just maybe fights Pacquiao and makes another $1 million, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm done.
$1 million.
Just 1 million.
Just one.
You know, he,
Just one.
you know, he made $100
Yeah,
million
$100
when he fought.
Yeah, maybe it
Mayweather.
makes $2 million now. So you never know.
No. Yeah, I would highly, highly doubt if he ever went back to boxing.
I really think he'll box again. You think? Well, so you think he'll
I
come back to UFC?
I think he would rather fight UFC than box.
I don't think so.
He just retired.
Yeah, but I
So what the hell? What was this arguing about?
I think he just likes UFC better. Like, I think he likes actually.
I don't
like,
think he gives a
fighting.
shit.
I think he does.
I think he just wants
cares.
money.
Yeah, but like, if that was the case, then he should have boxed his entire career.
Yeah, but he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Because he can't fucking box.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, now he goes out and puts on fucking shows like he's a magician,
Yeah,
and just stands in a fucking ring and makes millions of dollars.
I'm not gonna watch him box again. I can't.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I
you
can't.
are.
I can't
You'll
watch,
watch it.
I can't.
Yes, you will.
I won't do it.
You will.
If you guys pay for it, I'll watch it.
All right, let's kick off another 2-minute drill today. We'll be asking Mark some questions about the New York Yankees. You ready, Mark?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go. Question 1. Where do the Yankees play their home games?
The Bronx.
Who is the New York Yankees' all-time home run leader?
Babe Ruth.
What MLB division do the Yankees play in?
AL East.
Who played the most games as a Yankee?
Lou Gehrig.
No.
Derek Jeter. God damn
What year was the franchise established?
it. Shit. 1907.
What is the most runs the Yankees have scored in a game?
22.
The Yankees have been the MLB champs how many times?
27.
When did the Yankees win their first World Series?
1923.
When did the Yankees move into the new Yankee Stadium?
2009.
What is Mariano Rivera's nicknames?
Mo.
And
There is no other one.
there is Sandman.
That's not his nickname.
What team did the Yankees sweep to win the 1927 World Series?
It's a good one. I don't know. Nationals. No.
How many years?
I know it's not the
Nationals.
Nationals. I know it's not them, but they had like some other Washington name. Senators. No, Washington Senators. That's my guess.
How many years did Mariano Rivera play?
19.
What longtime Yankees owner gained control of the team in 1973?
George Steinbrenner.
How many saves does Mariano Rivera have?
654 or 652. It's one of those.
What single digits are not retired?
Does 0 count as a single digit?
Sure.
0. 0 and I think that's it.
9 right, Rat God. Congratulations, go.
That's perfect. End the day. That's it. Alright, well, I guess that wraps up today's podcast. That's episode 6 in the books. Be sure to follow us at Out the Gate Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
We out the gate. Live from Saturday night. This is Mark Shut Now. Go.
Live from Saturday night.
Yeah. Live from.
It's Friday night.
No.
Today's Friday.
No, I know, but.
You're very confusing right now.
It's Saturday Night
Friday, but
Live.
It's Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Live from New York. It's Saturday night. Go.
You said it's live.
Yeah, I got it. I know what I said. Just go.
Probably pretty early for him to retire myself.
Do you think it's early for him to retire?
Yeah, that too.
How early is early?
I don't know. I need to think about this for a minute.
Is it early?
Early, very early.
Is it the early bird gets the worm early?
Yeah, I think so. Might be.
The early worm gets the bird.
The early bird gets the worm. Early bird buffet.
Girly bird.
Girly bird.
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll here, guy. Why do you keep doing these hand movements?
I don't know, man. I don't even
Stop
know.
looking at me in the eyes and doing the hand movements. Just go.
Well, I just don't want to talk
You can't have it your way, Rat. Let's go.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yes, me bad. I got mine.
End his world now.
Gronk, he's dead. My mom watches this. You're gonna cut like a lot of that out.